Hi guys. Hi guys, good evening. Can you hear me? Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So let us start session. See yesterday's class. Yes, 8 p.m. Day 2. Yes, day 2 about Java started. Java introduction given. What is Java? What is history? So about Java, what is Java? The Java versions, Java initial features. Next, different editions of Java. Now about different editions here discussed. So purpose of different editions discussed here. Next, yes, Java standardization, Java technology, our course about Java standardization discussed. Our course that is Java enterprise. It's a application developed all frameworks. Yes, about frameworks. Introduction given here. What is framework exactly? Framework exactly. It's given. Okay. Yes, advantage of frameworks discussed. Yes, next some examples, practical examples. Yes, our GST product example here explain here. Some bridges construction, ready-made houses like this. Next, what's the purpose of Spring framework? What is purpose of how different Spark frameworks? Different kind of things explain here. Next, what is personification of Java? So why Java got this much of popularity? Because what was happened? Yes, by year 2010, that all that history expanded. Okay. Yes, I have seen all this is my live experience. Okay. The reasons for choosing Java. So why choosing Java? Reasons. That reasons also explain very clearly. Okay. Present position of Java explain very clearly. Yes, even feature. What's a feature of Java also explain very clear. Feature. Yes, what's a feature? Okay, how Java career, all the things we discussed in previous class. Okay. So previous class, all that history completed. About Java introduction completed. Okay. Yes, now today topic is about Java features. Today topic. Today topic about Java features. See JDK 1.0, first version of Java. JDK 1.0 is the first version of Java. 1 second. JDK 1.0. Yes, first version of Java released with these features. First version of Java released with all the features here. So what is independent platform? What is portability? What is soup language? What is scalability? What is security? Discuss about all these features. Okay. We'll discuss about all these features here. Once again, before going to the Java features, yes, we'll discuss about some software basics. Let us see some software basics. So directly these features may not be understanding here. Directly these features may not be understanding here. So before going to these features, first we'll start with some basics. There are some basics here. There are some software basics. Okay. So once you have that knowledge, then easy to understand these Java features. So before going to start Java features, let us see about some basics here. So I'm starting from the basics here. Starting from basics. Yes, even non-IT background guys also can understand here. Non-IT background. Yes, non-IT background guys also can understand. Here. Can understand. Starting from the scratch. I'm starting from very scratch here. Yes, there are certain basics some fundamentals. Even experienced guys also they don't know about certain fundamentals. Experienced guys also they don't know about it here. So about 10 years of experience, even 5 years of experience, they don't know about certain fundamentals here. Certain fundamentals. Those things we'll discuss. I'm starting from basics, starting from the scratch. Okay. See. Yes, computer ware. Computer ware. Yes, I'm starting from very basics. Okay. I think some guys may be surprising this kind of basics. Yes, you need this one. Reason here when you facing any interview, you have to answer every question. As a fresher facing interview or as an experienced facing interview, every question you have to answer. That is my intention here. So for that reason, I'm starting from basics here. Starting from the basics. See computer ware. Computer ware basically two categories. First one, yes, hardware. Second one, software. Hardware and software. Hardware and software. So what is hardware? Hardware, these are physical components, right? Hardware, physical components of a computer, like hard disk, monitor, next RAM, keyboard, all the hardware components. But that is not our part. Yes, we are the software engineers. We are the software engineers. So let us start with software here. Software. What is software? Yes, you guys. What is software means? How can you answer that question? Simple question. What is a software? What is a software means? Yes, how can you answer this question? Anyone can you answer? Yes, guys. What is software? Anyone can you answer? Of course, I'll explain. I'll explain just I'm asking your idea. What is software? Yes, in software, yes, everything is a program. Everything is a program. In software, everything is a program. Everything is a program. Yes, it's a collection of programs. Yes, it is a. Yes, it's a collection. It's a collection of programs. Software is a collection of programs. In software, everything is a program. In software, everything is a program. It's a collection of programs. It's a collection of programs. See here, software. Software basically two categories. Software basically two categories. Software basically two categories. Software basically two categories. First one, system software. System software. Sorry. System software. Second one, application software. System software. Next, application software. Okay. Software basically two categories here. System software. Next, application software. Yes, system software. What is system software here? What is system software? What is system software? Yes, anyone idea? What is system software? What is the system software? Anyone idea? System software. System software, it interacts. It interacts with hardware components. It interacts with the hardware components. Interacts with the hardware components. Okay, system software, it interacts with hardware components. Okay, for example, OS, operating system. Operating system, device drivers. Device drivers. So these things will be interacting with the hardware components. Okay. So operating systems and device drivers comes under system software. So these interacts with hardware components. System software interacts with hardware components. OS and device drivers. OS and device drivers comes under this category. It's a system software. See, device drivers also part of OS. Device drivers part of OS. Next, what is application software? Application software. Application software. Speaker, not 1 second, just a minute. Just a minute. Yes. Speaker. Select compare audio while joining here. Select compare audio while joining. Okay. Select compare audio while joining. Select compare audio while joining. Yes, may actually default will be selecting here, but may not be selected in your system here. Select compare audio while joining. Do this one here. Do this. Okay. Yeah. Yes, application software. Yes, application software. This is for the purpose of application development. For the purpose of application development. For the purpose of application development. Application software. This is for the purpose of application development. Application. Yeah. See, in our daily life, we are using many applications, right? In our daily life, using many applications. Yes, you guys, can you tell me some examples of applications? Examples of applications. In our daily life, in our life, we are using, in our daily day-to-day life, using many applications. Tell me some examples of applications here. Yes, examples. Yes, in your phone, just open your phone, you can see all the applications. What are the applications using in your phone? Yes, WhatsApp. Main important one is WhatsApp, right? WhatsApp. WhatsApp. Okay. Next, Facebook. See now, yes, these become part of our life, right? WhatsApp, it's a part of our life. Okay. Yes, Facebook application here. Okay, next step. Yes, Flipkart online shopping application. Yes, next banking apps. They're all the applications. Online trading applications, online trading apps. Okay, banking apps. Next, online trading applications. Okay, online trading applications. Okay. Yes, next step. Like this, many applications here. Okay. Yes, many different kind of applications. Twitter, Google, Gmail. Yes, next Google Pay. Yes, Phone Pay. All these applications here. To develop this kind of applications, we need some software. That is nothing but applications. Yes, to develop this kind of applications, even this is like a go to meeting, go to training. Their applications, Zoom meeting, their applications. To develop such kind of applications, we need some software. That is called as application software. Okay, see exactly which is application software. See, in software we are using many technologies. Many technologies like we are using some tools. Okay, some languages. See, some languages we are using some languages. Okay, yes, some tools. Next, some packages like this. Many kind of things, right? More than 100 technologies we are using in the market. More than 100 technologies are there in software. More than 100 technologies. There are some languages. There are some tools and packages. Okay. See here, for example, here, yes, examples of application softwares. Java is a mostly used application software. Java is a mostly used application software. Next, .NET is application software. Yes, Python is application software. Yes, Hadoop is application software. Databases. Databases are application softwares. Yes, C and C++ application softwares. Okay. See, there are many languages, tools, and packages we are using, right? So exactly which is application software? Exactly which is application software? See, languages like Java, Python, C++, HTML like this. Some tools like warehousing tools. Next, Hadoop tools, data processing tools, and next reporting tools. Next, infrastructure management tools like DevOps tools, AWS tools. There are some tools. Okay, right? Next, packages like ERP packages. Next, MS Office. Many things we are using it. Exactly which is application software. Exactly which is application software. See, software which is interact with hardware components, that is called a system software. The remaining are application softwares. See, only OS can interact with hardware components. Okay, so OS it's a system software. Except OS, all are application softwares. See, device drivers are part of OS. Of course, device drivers are part of OS only here. Except OS. Except OS, all are application softwares. Except OS. See, except operating systems. Yes, all are application softwares. All are application softwares. All are application softwares. Except OS. Except operating systems, all are application softwares. All are application softwares. All are application softwares. Except OS. See, except OS, all are application softwares. Okay, fine. 1 second. Let me review today topic. Yes, today topic about Java features. See, yesterday topic, day 2. Day 2 about Java history discussed, right? Yes, second day. Yesterday, the Java history. Okay, Java history, like different editions of Java, that Java overview we discussed yesterday. Next, what is present position of Java, what is future of Java, and all this discussed yesterday. Yesterday Java overview we discussed. Complete Java overview discussed. Okay, today topic is about Java features here. See, JDK 1.0. First version of JDK 1.0 series. JDK 1.0 first version of Java released with below features. These features. Today topic is about Java features. Java features. Yes, continuation for the yesterday topic. Continuation. Java features. Yes, no Java features. JDK 1.0 released with below features. They are the features. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, these features directly may not be understanding here. Before going to these features, there are some basics. There are some software basics. If there are certain basics are there, if you know certain basics here, then easy to understand these features here. Directly may not be understanding these features. Directly may not be understanding. For this purpose, I'm starting basics here. Starting from basics. IT background guys also can understand here. Everyone can understand my classes. Yeah, that is specialty of my classes. Everyone can understand here. Okay. Yes. Starting from the basics. Finally, we'll take to a high end, of course. Finally, we'll take to a high end. See, starting basics here. Finally, yes. Finally, taking to a high end. Taking to high end. High end. Okay. See, by the time of finishing course, by the time of finishing course, you can put up 3 to 4 years of experience. By the time of finishing course, yes, you can put up put up 3 to 4 years of experience. That level I'll train you. That is 100% guarantee from my side. The thing is you have to practice. Practice very, very important. Now starting the basics. Okay. Yes. Finally, we'll take to high end. Yes. Computerware. Basically two categories: hardware and software. Hardware and software. Hardware, these are physical components. Physical components like mouse, keyboard, monitor, hard disk, like that. But not necessary for us. Ours is software. Now let us move to software. In software, everything is a program. It's a collection of programs. It's a collection of programs. Yes, software, it's a collection of programs. All are programs in software here. Software basically two categories. Software basically two categories: system software, next application software. System software, next application software. System software, it interacts with hardware components. System software, it interacts with hardware components. Example, OS and device drivers. See, device drivers are part of OS only. Device drivers are part of operating system. So operating system comes the system software. Next, what is application software? Yes, for the purpose of application development. So this is for the purpose of application development. Yes, apps like WhatsApp, Facebook, Flipkart, banking applications, online trading applications. They're applications, right? Yet to develop such kind of applications, we need some software. That is application software. Yet to develop this kind of applications, we need some software. That is nothing but application software. It's application software. Okay. Examples of applications of Java. Java is a mostly used application software. .NET, Python, Hadoop, databases, C and C++ like this. Okay. See, there are many languages we are using, tools and packages, many things. There are many things we are using, right? Many technologies. More than 100 technologies available in market here. More than 100 technologies in the software we are using. There are some languages, tools and packages. So exactly which is application software? Exactly which is application software? See, software which is interacts with hardware components is system software. Interacting with hardware is system software. Yes, only OS can interact with hardware components. Only OS can interact with hardware. So that means except OS, except operating systems, all are application software. Yes, same thing it's in documents here. Let us go to documents. Yes, but class documents. Very clearly it's there here. Introduction to software. Software is a collection of programs. Basically two categories. System software, application software. Same thing explained here. Okay, same. Its document is there. So running notes is not. You guys don't write any running notes. Running notes is not necessary. Okay. Yes. So Java is application software, right? Java is application software. So our topic is application software. Before going to application software, let us see something about OS. This is important. OS. Yes, about OS. See, let us see something about OS. What is exactly OS? How OS is working? Yes, about OS behavior. Yes, operating systems. Yes, operating system. About OS. Okay, like this. Not in a way. There are some basics. Yes, we should discuss. Yes, like one second. Basics like yes, basics like about what is OS, what is operating system, what is operating system. Okay. Yes, next what is interpreter? Yes, we are going to discuss about these basics here. Interpreter. Next about compiler. Okay, about OS, what is OS, what is interpreter, what is compiler. Okay, right? Yes, next what is exe file? Exe file. Next, what is dot class file? To understand your Java features, these are required here. What is OS? What is interpreter? What is compiler? What is exe? Yes, dot class file. Next about languages, low level language, high level language, low level languages, and high level languages, low level language, high level language like this. So certain basics here. So once you have this knowledge here, then easy to understand about these yes, features here. Okay, once you have this knowledge, once you have these basics here, easy to understand these features. So first let us say about OS here. First topic about OS here. OS. OS is a system software. Yes, it's a system software. System software. Yes, about OS. Yes, operating systems. Yes, you guys. Some question for you guys. Some some question. Some question. Some question for you guys. One second. Some question for you guys. Can we run any program without voice? Yes, guys, what is your answer? Of course, I'll explain very clearly. I will explain very clearly. Can we run any program? Can we run any program without voice? Say yes or no. Can we run any program? Say yes or no. Say yes or no. Yes, can we run any program without voice? Answer is no. Without, yes, no voice, no computer. Without voice, no computer. No voice, no computer. No, we can't run. Okay, we can't run here. See, except bias. Except bias to run all programs, voice required. Voice required. What is bias? Anyone idea? Very basic question. What is bias? What is bias? Anyone idea? Yes, in your system there is a bias. Yes, in computer there is a bias. Anyone idea about bias? Bias. Bias. This is bias. Bias image. This is a bias. What is bias? Bias. Bias stands for basic, yes, input and output system. Basic input output system here. See, what's the role of bias here? See, once you power on your system here, so first of all, power goes to bias. Yes, bias. Yes, bias is a, yes, hardware program. BIOS is a hardware program. Yes, it's a chip level. It's a chip level program. It's a chip level program. It's a chip level. Yes, in motherboard there is a BIOS chip. There is a BIOS chip in the motherboard. BIOS chip in the motherboard. So once you power on your computer, first of all, the power goes to BIOS. This BIOS chip. BIOS. Power goes to BIOS. So what is role of this BIOS here? What's the role of this one here? Role of BIOS is to boot operating system. Yes, BIOS is to, yes, BIOS. BIOS is responsible. BIOS is responsible. BIOS is responsible to boot operating system. To boot operating system. Yes, what is booting here? What is booting? Anyone idea of what is booting? Booting is a process. Booting is a process of loading. Booting is a process of loading OS from hard disk to RAM memory. Hard disk to RAM memory. Yes, booting is a process of loading OS from hard disk to RAM memory. For the BIOS is responsible. Once you power on your system here, first of all, power goes to BIOS. That BIOS is responsible to boot your OS. So booting. So booting is a process of loading OS from hard disk to RAM memory. See, this is OS. Yes, where this OS is running? In RAM memory. Yes, this OS. So once the booting is done, system is ready. So this OS is running inside the RAM memory. 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 Okay, let us see about this OS here. Yes. So loading OS from hard disk RAM memory. Yes. What is operating system here? What is operating system? Yes, let us say about OS. What is operating system? What is operating system? What is operating system? See, in your system, OS is like this. What is OS? About OS. See, hardware. There is a hardware. On top of hardware, yes, operating system will be running here. Operating system will be running. On top of hardware, this is operating system. Okay. See, hardware, on top of hardware, OS is running. Okay. Yes, on top of OS, every program will be working here. Every program running on OS. Suppose C program or C++. Okay. Maybe Java program. Yes, maybe Python scripting. Maybe database. Yes, maybe Hadoop. Like this, for all of this in OS required. All are running on top of OS. Yes, all there are application software, right? Application softwares. Application softwares. All their application softwares. See all their application softwares. Yes, all are running on OS here on top of everything. See, all are running on top of OS. Those are applications of all application software running on OS here. See, OS, it's a system software. OS is system software. It interacts with the hardware components. On top of hardware layer, there is a OS layer. So OS interact with hardware components. On top of OS, all application software is running. So except OS, yes, all are application softwares. So these application softwares running on top of OS. So just OS, it's giving platform. OS giving platform, right? OS giving platform. On top of it, all are running here. So OS is giving platform. On top of it, all are running. So OS is acting like a platform. So OS is acting like a platform. So what is operating system? Simple answer, very simple answer. Yes, it is a platform. It is a, yes, it's a platform. It's a platform. It's a platform. Yes, where we can run all the application softwares, all the application softwares. So OS acting like a platform. Okay, so OS, it's a platform where we can run all the application software. Okay, so OS, it's a platform. OS is a platform where we can run all the applications. So acting like a platform. OS always acting like a platform. On top of it, everything is running. On top of it, all are running. It's a platform. Yes, maybe some languages, maybe some tools, maybe yes, some package. Even for MS Office also OS required. As all are running on top of OS. Without OS, no computer. No OS, no computer. On top of OS, everything is running. So like a platform. So it's a platform. It's a platform where we can run all the application softwares. It's a platform where we can run all the application softwares. Okay. See, not only platform here, not only platform. Suppose C program generating some output. Yes, output of C program should be delivered to OS. Output of C program delivered to OS and then transferred to output device. Similarly, Java program generating some output. First of all, output delivered to OS and then transferred to output device. That's it here. Yes, suppose reading from the keyboard. So first of all, keyboard data goes to OS and then transferred to your C program or C++ or Java, Python, any of these things here. Okay. So between application software and hardware layer, there is a OS. It's a middle layer, like a mediator between application software and hardware here. So mediator means exactly you can say interface. Terminology interface. It's an interface. So what is OS means? One more point about this. It is an interface. It is an interface. It's an interface. Yes, between application between application software and hardware components Yes, it's an interface. It is an interface between application software and hardware components. See, not only platform, acting as interface between application software and hardware components, these layers. Okay. Yes. Next, one more important point in Java perspective. In Java point of view, some important points here. Java point of view, Java perspective, some important points. See, in OS there is a library. Library is nothing but it's a collection of input-output functions. That contains all input-output functions here. Yes, OS contains some library. In OS there is the input-output library. Okay. So with the help of these libraries, it can communicate between application software and hardware components. So OS using libraries to communicate between application software and hardware components. Library, yes, it contains all the input-output functions, means C language functions. See, every OS developed in C language only. Like Windows OS in C language. So Windows OS in C language. Next, Linux OS in C language. Unix OS in C language. Mac OS, like this, almost all operations are developed in C language. So these are C language functions here. Every OS has its own library to communicate between application software and hardware components. Okay, every OS has its own library. Every OS has its own library to communicate. Yes, between application software. To communicate between this application software. Every OS has its own library to communicate between application software and a hardware component that layers. Next, one more important point here. See, these programs are running, right? Before going to run these programs, what happens exactly here? First of all, these programs linking to OS library. After linking, then program execution starts. Once started execution, with library communicates with the hardware component. So these programs, first of all, linking with library. Using library communicates with the hardware components. That's here. Every program has to link. C program linking, Java program linking, Python, database Hadoop. Yes, all the applications, every program has to link with OS library before going to run it here. Okay. Yes, every program has to link with OS library. Yes, before going to run. First just link, then just run here. Yes, this is very important. Fourth point is very important for us. Java. From Java point of view, fourth one is very important here. Every program has to link with OS library before going to run. Suppose C program executing. Yes, before that links with OS library, then executing. Java program running. So first of all, linking with library, then execution here. Suppose C and C++, it's a statical linking. C and C++ is statical linking. Java and Python is dynamical linking. If the topic we'll discuss next. What is statical linking? What is dynamical linking? The topic will be discussed with this one here. The topic is independent of platform. This time, independent of platform. With this topic, we'll discuss about statical linking, dynamical linking. Here, see, .exel and .class files. That time we'll discuss. That time we'll discuss. Okay? Yes. Right? So every program, see, every program has to link with OS library before going to run here. So this is about OS introduction. I hope you understand, guys. Okay, yes, independent of platform. Now easy to understand that independent of platform features here. What is platform means OS. Platform is OS. Now we can understand very clearly. Okay, I hope you understand, guys, about OS. This is just introduction about OS. Yes, enough. For us, this is enough about OS. Okay, yes. Let us go to back to your documents. Yes, your document. See this OS operating system. First question, can we run any program without OS? No, except BIOS. About BIOS explain here. So what is operating system? Just all that 4 points prepared in document here. And it's very clearly prepared document. So running notes is not necessary. Just to follow document. Just to follow document. Okay. Just a minute. Taking some water. Okay, fine. Now, Java is application software, right? Java is application software. Now, let us move to application software. About application software. Yes, you guys, are you understanding topics? Is it clear? Topics? Any confusion? Are you feeling any fast? Hello? Any response? Yes, topics are clear.
Yes.
Hello. Topics are clear.
Yes, it's clear.
Yes.
Yes. Are you feeling any fast?
No, you are.
No.
This base is okay, right?
Yeah, pace is fine.
This pace is fine, right? Okay,
Yes.
fine. My classes will be like this only. Slowly, neatly, each and every point I'll touch from the basics, from the scratch. I think most of you is not expected this much of basics, including bias expand, OS expand. So next one by one levels, explaining one by one levels. Okay, see everything you must have. Yes, once you working as software engineer, try to gather more information about software here. Try to learn more about it, more and more. Yes, maximum I'm trying to deliver my maximum. I'll try to deliver my knowledge. Okay, knowledge and experience maximum. I'll try to deliver it. Yes, Java is a application software. Java is application software. Now let us move to application software. Our topic is now application software. See, application software. Basically two categories. There is a front end and back end. Front end and back end. What is front end here? What is a front end? Let us say about front end here. What is front end? Once again, go to meeting, go to training. See, here's some form, right? Here there's a form. Okay. Simply just we are filling form, right? We are filling form and register, right? Yes, this form is a front end. This form is a front end. So this front end taking data from you and storing to some location. Yeah, that location is kind of back end. So this form is a front end. Called as user interface, UI, user interface. Now this one taking data from us, right? Just is taking data and data storing somewhere. That location, storage location is a backend. So front end, yes, it will collect data from end users. Front end interact with users. Front end interact with users and collecting data from users. Next stores in the backend here. So backend is to store and maintain data. Backend is to store and maintain data. See this. Front end. These are to interact with end users. Yes, it collects data from end users, stores in the backend here. Backend software. These are easy to store and maintain data, like databases, like Oracle database. Oracle database is backend. Oracle database files, sometimes storing some data in files, maybe Windows files or Linux files. So data storage. This is it's a backend. Sometimes HDFS. HDFS means Hadoop distributed file system. Hadoop distributed file system for big data. For big data storage, HDFS. Big data storage, HDFS. So this is front end and back end. Now what is Java? Java comes under front end. Java is a front end. See this. See behind of this form, Java program taking data. So behind of form, Java program are working means is a front end. Java program taking data from you, then storing the database. So this is front end. So Java comes under front end. Java is a front end. Now let us move to front end. Our topic is now front end. Okay, in front end, there are language and packages. Language and packages. See what is package? Package is ready-made one. For example, MS Office is a package. MS Office is a package. See MS Office. See all are ready-made one here. So menus like insert menu, home menu, design menu, layout menu. So with these menus here, we can prepare the document very clearly, easily preparing. No coding, nothing. Without writing any code, no coding. MS Office, ERPs like Oracle ERP, SAP ERP, Tally accounting. These are all the packages. No coding. Here don't have package, no coding. Okay, not required. Yes, coding not required. Not required. Not required in packages. Yes, don't have coding. Yes, here language we should write the coding here. Coding. Language we should write the programming here. Okay, so Java comes in languages. Java is a language. Java is language. Now let us move to languages. See, just observe it. The way of introducing it is Java. Way of introduction. Way of introduction. See, computer ware, hardware, software. So we are the software. So started software. In the system software, application software. Java is application software. So move to application software. In application software, front end, back end here. Java is a front end. So move to front end. In front end languages and packages. Now Java is language. So now I am moving to languages. Language. Yes, language. What's language? Yes, what is language? See, we are speaking many languages, right? We are speaking many languages like English, Hindi, Telugu, something like this. Okay, why? Communication purpose, right? Yes, language is a media of communication. Just it's a media of communication between two things. Yes, just it's a media of communication. See, yes, come to software languages. So what are the software languages? Come to software. See, in software here, first one is computer understandable language. Computer understandable language. Computer understandable language. Second one, yes, user understandable language. Understanding some language called as user understandable language. User understandable language. Computer understandable language and user understandable language. Computer understandable language. Yes, we'll discuss now. Okay. User understandable language is something like a C. User understandable language. Suppose C program. Suppose C. Bin. Suppose this is some C program. Yes, looking like English, right? Yeah, this is user understandable language. C program. or suppose Java program, some Java program, right? They're like English, looking like English, right? Looking like English. So Python scripting, for example. Okay. Yes, it looks like English language, right? These are user understandable languages. Looking like English language. These are user understandable languages. These are user understandable language, right? Yes. So computer understandable and user understandable language. First, let us see computer understandable language. So what is computer understandable language here? Yes, it depends on generation of computers. It depends. It depends on generation. Generation of computers. It depends on generation of computers. Here's some question for you guys. How many generation of computers? Anyone idea? How many generation of computers? How many generation of computers? Anyone idea? Of course, I'll explain. Very simple question. I think maybe it looks like very silly question. Very basic question. Yes, even basic question also, it's not easy to just answer because most of the guys may not be focusing on generation of computers. See, Windows 11, that is OS. Mine is ready. Windows 11 is a OS. Like Windows OS, we have the Linux OS, Unix. There are different versions of operations. That is different. Generation of computers are different here. Generation of computers. How many generation of computers?
5 generations.
Yes, how many?
5.
5 generations. Who is that girl? How many generations?
5.
5 generations. Okay. Tulsi Padmaja. Good. Good. So totally 5 generations. 5 generations. 5 generations. Yes. 1 second. When I'm asking any question, some guy is taking Google, simply searching in Google. Some guys observed in online classes. So whenever I'm asking any question here, simply they are taking mobile and searching in Google. Yes, how many generation of computers? Okay, fine. Okay, so 5 generations. So first generation. What is first generation of computer? First generation. Yes, it's a vacuum tubes based. Yes, first one vacuum tubes based. Second generation. Second generation. Second generation transistor based. Transistor based. Second one transistor based. Third one, third generation IC based. IC based. Third one IC based. Fourth generation. Fourth generation processor based. Yes, what is now present generation? Tell me guys. What's the present generation of computer? Processor based. Now presently we are using, yes, processor based present generation. Yes, fifth gen is a future generation. What is the future generation of computer, sir? Tell me. Anyone idea? What is future generation?
Yeah, sir.
AI. Yesterday, I think, yesterday some point we discussed about this AI. AI based. Future AI based. AI based. AI based. So these are the 5 generations. So vacuum tubes, transistor based, IC based, processor based, AI based. Yeah, this is one subject in my engineering. Yes, we have electronic subject also. Not only computer science, software subjects here, we have the electronic subjects also. I think second year or third year we learn this is very interesting that subject. Okay. Yes. Now presently processor based. So what is processor based understandable language here? Processor based computer. Processor based computer understandable language. What is processor based computer understandable language? Is a binary code. It's a binary code. Binary code. See binary code. Yes, it's a 0s1 format like this binary code. Yes, how that binary code is generating, we'll discuss. In Java, I'll explain. How that binary code generating in Java, I'll explain very clearly. Okay. Next, what is A based? A based computer understandable language. A based. Anyone idea? A based computer understandable language. A based computer understandable language is a English. It can understand our English. Directly, it can understand our English. So feature coming A based computer can understand it, English. It can understand English here. Suppose car. If you want to open a door, just unlocking door and opening door. It's not this once A based computer comes here. Yes, you have to tell some code. Once you say some code that get unlocked automatically. Okay. Suppose you want to open top, some sunroof car, opening top. If you say some keyword, that opens automatically. That manually, not, most of the things manually not necessary here. Yes, even in your home also, most of things will be done automatically here. If you say something here like yes, switch off fan, switch on, switch off. Yes, maybe in your, for example, here in kitchen. Yes, maybe cooker off on. Okay, next even gas stove on off. Yes, electronic devices. Most of the electronic devices with speech recognition they will run. That what happens in future. Most of things becomes very easy here. Very easy. Most of things becomes very easy, but something little bit may be dangerous. Little bit. Okay, even that fine. So things becomes very simple. Okay, once AI based computers come to the market here, things becomes very simple. Within short time finishing your jobs, daily jobs. Okay, yes. That is AI based. It can understand English here. Okay, yes. Now here, so software languages, computer understandable language, user understandable language. Computer understandable language is a low level language. Yes, see there are two categories. There are two categories of languages. There are two categories of language in software here. First one, yes, low level language. Yes, second one, high level language. Second one, high level language. Low level language and high level language. Low level language and high level language. Yes, low level language, high level language. 1 second. Yeah, just a minute, just a minute. Yes, low level language. So what is low level language? Yes, it's a system understandable language. Low level language. Yes, it is a system understandable language. It's a system understandable language. System means what? It's a processor. System means processor. It's a processor understandable language. Processor like 8085 and 8086. Yes, before 90s 8085. Now we are using 8086. Okay. Yes. It is in the form of binary code. It is in the form of binary codes. It is in the form of binary codes. It is in the form of binary codes. Binary codes means like zeros ones. Yes, zeros ones. Okay. Yes, it is called as machine language. It is called as machine language. It is called as machine language. Called as machine language. Yes, it is called as machine language. It's a machine language. Okay, it's a binary code. It's system understand low level language. It's a system understandable language. System is a processor, microprocessor. Yes, it is in the form of binary codes, like a zeros ones formats. It is called as machine language. Okay. So about low level language, next high level language. High level language, it's a user understandable language. High level language, yes, it is a user understandable language. User understandable language. Yes, it is like English language. Like English language. Example, Java is a high level language. C is the high level language. C++ high level language. Next Python high level language. Next HTML high level languages. All are high level language. Okay. Yes, it's a user understandable language. It's like English language. Examples, they are high level language. High level language. Some question for you guys. Some question. Yes. Which is first generated? Which is first developed? High level language. Anyone idea? Which is first developed high level language? Anyone can answer this? Which is a first developed high level language? Which
Python,
high
I
level
guess.
language? Python. Okay. Good. Next, anyone answer? Which is first high level language? I'm asking. Java 1995. That's okay. So, which is first high level language?
C language.
Yes, right. C is a first high level language. C language. Yes, C language is a first high level language. C is a first high level language developed by whom? C language is a first high level language developed by whom? Who has developed C language? Anyone idea? Who has developed C language? C language is a first high level language developed by whom here? Who has developed? No idea?
Ken Thompson.
Okay. Yeah, Ken Thompson later involved initially by the Dennis Ritchie. Ken Thompson ANSI C, Linux based, when complete Linux based C language, Dennis Ritchie and Ken Thompson, the two guys have developed. Dennis Ritchie and Ken Thompson, Linux based C language. First initial step is Dennis Ritchie. So by Dennis Ritchie, yes, in the year 1972, yes, even before my birth, 1972, yes, almost it's a 50 years, right? Okay, 50 years. Yes, Dennis Ritchie in the year 1970. C is a first high level language here. Okay, after C language, next C++. After C++, next Python. After Python, next VC++. After VC++, next Java. After Java, next .NET. After .NET, some Scala. It's like some software history is there. We will be discuss. But it's a part of our course only. The topic will be discussing somewhere in syllabus. Yes, Yes, at the middle, I think maybe oops, at the time of oops, I'll be explaining that history here, that software history. 1940 first initially machine language and assembly language. Next MS-DOS, 72 C language, 73 Unix, 81 C++, 89 Python, 90 yes Windows, first version of Windows, 92 VC++. Like this is a software history. That history will discuss. See, 1993, since 1993, what was happened in the software, I know that very well. Live experience. Just before 93, nothing is just only C and C++ is a Unix, C and C++. Before 93. From 93 onwards, what was happened in software field, I know that. Okay, the topic we'll discuss. This is not right time here. Right time. This topic we'll discuss in Java. After starting Java, one day I'll explain about history. This history. Okay. Yes. Right. So this is yes. See, high level language. High level language like C program. It's a high level language. Python scripting is high level language. Next Java program. Yes, they are. Yes, this high level language have to convert into binary code. Yes, system cannot understand high level language. Yes, high level language too. Yes, system understandable binary codes. Binary codes. High level language to binary codes. Yes, who will convert? High level language to binary codes. Because every high level language program has to convert into binary code here. Who will convert? Yes, either compiler or interpreter. Either compiler or interpreter. Either compiler or interpreter will convert from high level language to binary. Yes, next topic is about interpreter and compiler. See today topic. Yes, everything is a software languages. See generation of computers. Okay. Yes, low level language, high level language, same. All the topics explained very clearly. Yes, today's topic. Every topic is in document here. Every topic is there. Just to follow document here. See, compilers and interpreters are used to convert from high level language to the binary codes. Yes, difference between interpreter and compiler. Yeah, this topic is tomorrow topic. Tomorrow I'll explain differences practically. Practically, I'll show compiler how it's working, interpreter how it's working. We'll see practically. Tomorrow we'll discuss about this interpreter. Yes. Any doubts in today's